¿Cómo están? Muy bien,
Bien,
todo bien.
bien, sí.
Saben que como ahorita que es bien difícil para pensar en que hace tres semanas estábamos en un tiempo en donde estaba nevando, era hielo y todo, nadie tenía poder y todo hace como tres semanas. Ya que te, watch this
No,
again, watch
no
this again,
entiendo.
watch this again, hold on, give me some example. All right, mira, es raro que hace tres semanas estaba en un tiempo bien diferente, que hubo nieve, hubo hielo, nadie tenía poder, era tanto frío, era loco, pero eso hace tres semanas y ya tenemos las temperaturas hasta las 70 grados. Es bien diferente, es bien difícil pensar en eso. What am I talking about?
How the hell do I know?
Something about 3
Weather.
weeks. Something
sorry,
about
I
weeks
got-
and
Something
something's
about
rare.
Let me hear the
about
weeks.
3
The weeks
days ago, and for the past 3 days, something.
Okay.
About.
So
Something's
so
rare
you,
that something.
you're getting part of it. You're getting part of it. I'm glad you're getting it. I'm talking about go.
Did you
So
say
hace tres semanas.
semana? Okay.
Oh,
3
weeks.
weeks.
3
Okay.
weeks.
Okay.
I started off saying like it's hard to imagine like 3 weeks ago.
Mhm.
And you heard me saying things like the Ubo, Ubo was the past tense of I. So Ubo
It was.
nieva, I mean it was snowing, it was free, it was ice outside, it was freezing cold. And I said, nadie tenía poder, no one had power. So in other words, I was talking about that last speech we just had. And I was saying about how hard it is to conceive that was just 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
You know, so I'm glad you caught on to like the week ago part. But yeah, so I want you to start getting all that together. All right, pero ahorita right now, todo está bien que hace como 70 grados, it's like 70 degrees outside. Momentito.
Try that in Virginia.
¿Qué dijo, señora Mix?
I said, I bet that doesn't happen in Virginia.
No pasa así en Virginia. Esto pasa durante todo el tiempo. Como tenemos cuatro estaciones. We have 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Ustedes solamente tienen 2. Y'all have 2. Es calor y no color.
Sí,
All right.
sí.
All right. So I had a special guest for this week, for today, but we're gonna since the time is off, and I went to my little thing yesterday. We're gonna postpone that to the next time. I do have like 2 or 3 special guests lined up for y'all to, in conversation class. People who speak Spanish, and they're from different places and come from different walks of life. So it's gonna be kind of interesting. All right. Let me start off with today. Let's check in. How's everybody doing? ¿Cómo estamos? Miss Buchanan, dígame, ¿qué hiciste hoy?
Estoy cansada.
¿Estás cansada? ¿Por qué?
Trabajé.
¿Trabajaste? Ok. ¿Hoy trabajaste?
No. Farmacia
¿La farmacia?
de independiente.
Una farmacia independiente, ok.
Sí.
Es donde tú trabajas, ok. ¿Y
Sí.
cuántas horas trabajaste tú hoy?
8 horas.
8 horas. Ok, está bien. ¿A qué hora vas a trabajo?
Sí. Repita.
¿A qué hora vas a trabajo?
¿A qué hora?
¿A qué hora?
¿A qué hora?
¿A qué hora? Is my video on? Yes.
We
I don't
can't
see me. I don't see me. That's why I'm looking at it. I'm like, is my video on? What's up with that?
No, it's not.
Hold on, let me see what's going on here. I mean, need to turn it around. Let's see.
Yeah, probably that. That happens to me.
Can you see me now?
No.
No.
I don't like that. Y'all supposed to see me. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know. Okay.
There you are.
Your picture flashed.
Yeah, I see that. Now let's do this. Ah, so I found they had to things are going too good. I had to have something to play with. Hold on one second. Yeah, it's going too good.
Oh, there.
Oh,
Now we have a picture.
so now I see what's going on. Things be flipped around. Okay. I guess. Okay, so the camera won't turn around. There we go.
Mhm.
Man. My goodness. Now why am I so big?
Because you're the speaker.
Okay, there you go. All right. So what did I ask? What did I ask Ms. Buchanan? What did I ask her? Everybody else.
I thought you asked her what time did she finish working, maybe?
What
How
I
many
asked her,
hours?
what time did she go to work?
I'll go to-
Right? ¿A qué hora vas a trabajo? And what time did she say?
A las
8
9.
o'clock.
A las 9. I also asked her, ¿cuántas horas trabajaste? What did I ask her? ¿Cuántas
Repeat.
horas trabajaste? ¿Cuántas horas?
How many hours? 8
How many
hours.
to work? And what did she tell me?
8 hours.
Okay. And she started off saying, estoy cansada. What was she saying?
She's tired.
Tired, right? Okay. Dígame, señora Sandy. Señora Sandy.
Senora, no,
You're muffled.
yes, that's it,
Oh
thank
my
you.
goodness. I was having all kind of, nah.
Okay.
It's better, es mejor now?
Yes,
Sí,
sí.
sí.
Okay. Dígame, señora Sandy.
Señor Lewis, would you let Greg back in? He said he lost power.
Okay.
Meaning he didn't plug up his computer and it went off because I have power.
You're on the same house. Oh, I gotta come in now. Okay. Dígame, señora Sandy. ¿Qué hiciste tú hoy?
¿Qué?
¿Qué hiciste tú? ¿Qué hiciste hoy? What did you do today?
Todo el día trabajado en how you say, business de familia.
Okay.
Familia.
I want to say first, I want to say trabajé. Trabajé.
Trabajé. It's
Tense. I work.
I work
Okay.
past tense.
Okay.
Trabajé in
And the business is negocio.
familia.
Negocio. Business is negocio.
Business and what?
You say your family business?
Well, business for the family, see.
Oh, okay. So yo trabajé en los asuntos, those kind of businesses. They're familiar. So asunto would be a business like affairs, but
Yeah, that's
negocio is a
what I
business,
meant. Yeah.
right? Asunto. Now business for a business is negocio.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Y bueno, so pues todo era bien. Todo está hecho. Everything done. Todo está hecho.
Sí.
Okay, muy bien.
Ahora está muy bien. Sí.
Okay, muy bien, muy bien. Y dígame, señora Mix, ¿qué hizo usted hoy?
Hoy, así, me sentía un poco desanimado.
¿Por qué?
Yo hablé a mi compadre de comunicado en Medellín.
Okay.
Yo no tengo suficiente palabras, vocabulario.
Ay de mí.
Y necesito estudiar más.
Okay. Y esto va a hacer con todas las personas. Todos van a necesitar más vocabulario. El vocabulario es bien importante porque sin vocabulario no puedo hablar. El vocabulario y gramática es todo. Pero sí, hay que practicar más porque you got to always increase the vocabulary, always.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be discouraged there though, because you have a bit foundation you have the foundation, and you can learn on your own. You just gotta get some books and everything, and just or get back with Mr. Lewis and la. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. Anyway, so what did Ms. B say, guys? What did she say? What did she do today?
She talked with her her pen pal, I guess, her personal
Her pen pal over there. Where don't está, señora Beats?
Medellin.
Medellin,
Okay.
Colombia.
In Colombia. So yeah, her pen pal is in Colombia.
That she needed to study more words. or learn
Right. So
words
she
to
felt like she didn't,
communicate with him.
she needs more vocabulary. And that's always gonna be the case. That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah.
Señor Aubrey, ¿qué hizo usted hoy? Yes.
Grabé mi proyecto de maestro.
Oh my goodness. Siempre me está hablando, man.
Yo también.
Y horneé biscotti.
Okay.
Biscotti.
¿Qué una cosa? What is last thing you said?
Biscotti. Horneé
Oh,
biscotti.
¿Usted sabe cómo hacer eso? Yo no sé cómo hacer eso. You know how to do that?
Sí.
Bien. Okay.
No entiendo la palabra, her termina palabra.
Her última.
Última.
Last word, última. Okay, so biscotti.
Biscotti. You know,
That's it.
biscotti, we say biscotti, but you know,
That little elegant little bread.
yeah,
You have
like
a
it's
little
Italian and it's crunchy.
Oh,
You know, this, yeah.
entiendo.
elegant
Gracias.
that
And
elegant stuff.
it's
Biscotti. And look, and she makes her own. She makes it her own. She says ella horneó. She made her own. She baked her own stuff. And you know.
Yeah.
I go to
My
Starbucks for mine.
son came over with his recipe, and when I came downstairs, he had all the stuff out. So, you know, you're gonna make
Wow.
this.
Well, cuando yo quiero un biscotti, yo voy a Starbucks. No puedo hacerlo yo mismo. I can't do it myself. No. Okay. Dígame, señor Miss, ¿qué hiciste? Oh, sorry. What else did she say she did today?
She worked on her presentation for you.
Okay, her project. And she said, yo grabé. And well, she said, yo grabé, so it means to record it. You get that verb grabar, it means to record. So she said, yo grabé instead in past tense. Good job. Dígame, señor Miss, ¿qué hizo usted hoy?
Trabajé en casa de una amiga.
Okay, de una amiga?
Una amiga.
Okay. ¿Y qué hizo? ¿Qué hizo allí? ¿Qué tipo de trabajo? ¿Qué tipo de trabajo? What kind of work you did there?
Not sure how to say this. Let me see.
¿Qué hacer es?
Not really.
¿Limpió la casa o qué hizo? ¿O de papeles?
Checking. Let me see how to say this. Hold on.
Okay.
You can lie, we won't know.
Yeah, just say a word you know.
No. No queremos mentiras. No queremos mentiras, señor Pence. Pero está
checking up on the progress. So,
okay.
My work was to check up on the progress of the work being done.
So on your progress?
I was checking up on the progress of the work being done. So my job was to check on the progress of the work being done.
Oh, so usted es el jefe.
Yes, sí.
Usted es el jefe. He's the boss. Okay, está bien pues. ¿Y
Progress, what's the word for progress?
¿El progreso estaba bien o no?
Progreso.
El progreso.
¿El progreso estaba bien?
Sí.
Okay, so está bien pues. What Mr. Meeks do today, guys?
He checked up on the progress. We don't know what kind of work.
Yeah, he still didn't tell what kind of work, right? But it's okay. It's okay.
But it was good.
All right. And ¿quién más tengo yo aquí, pues?
Una amiga.
Señora Free, ¿puede hablar? Can you talk, Miss Free? No, she can't talk right now.
She's muted.
Okay. All right, señora Jennifer, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien.
¿Y qué hizo usted hoy?
Hoy estoy trabajando.
¿Ya está trabajando
Oh,
ahorita?
trabajé.
Hey. Okay. Mira, yo le invité a hacer este clase porque yo tenía un invitante, pero él no pudo venir en este día. Por eso vamos a hacerlo otro día. But so I invited you to come because we were going to do the guest today. But since the schedule has changed, we'll do it again. But still, since you're here, you stay with us, okay?
Okay.
All right. Yo creo que he hablado con todo. Sí, yo he hablado con todo. I talked to everybody. They checked in. Everybody checked in. Anybody got anything they want to talk about before we go into these expressions? Great. Muy bien. Me gusta cuando todo está silenciado. I like it when it's so quiet. Because everybody talk, they crying about this project that they had to do with Spanish too.
Wait.
I don't know what's going on. Even the ones who already finished, they're crying. My goodness. I tell you. All right. So guys, today this is in your classroom, but today we're going to go over some more expressions. And I'm kind of raising the bar on the expressions now. We're not going to settle for a little small expressions. We're going to get some ones that might be a little more meaningful that you haven't seen yet. Some of you have, some of you haven't. And these are in your classroom. Let me share this with you guys. Okay. All right. Everybody can hear me?
See.
We can hear you.
All right. When you look at your conversation class, you're going to see it under intermediate right there. So there's some phrases here we're going to take a look at. And so you don't have to write them down because if you log into the conversation class, you'll see it. All right. So look at these expressions here. We have, once we get to them. All right. And this is kind of reminds me of what we did in Spanish too today. We had something similar to ¿Qué piensas hacer? But this is not the same thing. So what do you think about something? ¿Qué piensas de? ¿Qué piensas del trabajo del presidente Trump? Okay, so I can ask questions like that.
Nada.
No pienso.
Era horrible. Horrible. No hizo nada. Yo estoy de acuerdo.
That's me in the way there.
I know. I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to hit the button. I don't want to leave. Okay. Hey. Hold on. They didn't want to go nowhere. All right, let's try it again. All right, The next one was ¿Qué opinas de? What is your opinion of or on? That's very simple. You see the verb opinar means to opinionate. So ¿Qué opinas de? You can use that expression in speaking. Now,
Louis,
yes.
so why is it as? Isn't that kind of informal? If you say, is that just?
Yes, it is. It is informal. And so if you talk to someone and you want to be formal, you say ¿Qué opinas de?
Okay.
Conjugate to the form you need. And this little thing here is gonna really make me go crazy.
He won't let you exit out.
That X up there.
I'm trying to hit it, Miss Aubrey.
Oh.
It won't go nowhere.
Sometimes you have to hit it a little harder. I know.
I know. It's like,
Yeah,
I mean,
sometimes they make them hard to hit. Sometimes they move around.
You're right. That's intentional.
Hold on. Watch this. No, I don't need them. Whatever that is.
Yeah,
There you go.
there.
Back.
Uh-oh, there we go.
They made me answer the question.
I know, crazy.
All right. So here we got ¿Tú crees? ¿Tú qué crees? Now, this is a different format, but it's very, very normal to do this. What do you think? We want to say ¿Qué crees? Right?
Yes.
Which is fine. But crees does take the two in front of it. It's ¿Tú crees?
Correct.
You do not have to use two if you don't want to.
All right, so just
Sometimes you're gonna see the tú and the verb separated by something like tú, ¿qué crees? Tú qué crees? But you can simply say ¿Qué crees? What do you think? Or what do you believe?
Okay.
¿Qué te parece? ¿Qué te parece is very, very common. What do you think about? What do you think? ¿Qué te parece? I don't have to say anything after that either. ¿Qué te parece? But I can add on to that. I can say, ¿qué te parece si? What do you think about if? And add some more stuff. If I do this, or if I do that, or if that happens. ¿Qué te parece? That is very, very common.
So what's the difference in your between the number 1 and the number 4? Either or?
You can use either or. Now, the verb pensar from 1 literally means to think about.
Or
Parecer means to seem, more or less. But the same translation. What do you think about, or what is the same to you? It's still the same thing. But if you want to know exactly what these verbs mean, parecer means to seem, and pensar means to think. All right. Okay. And number 5, we have yo creo que, and then I'll do 5 and 6. No, yo creo que and yo pienso que. I believe that. I think that. Now, what I will say is that anything that comes after that will have to be in the subjunctive. Yo creo que, I believe that that he speaks Spanish. Yo creo que él hable español. We want to say habla, but it would be incorrect. It's a subjunctive. I believe that. And some of you guys haven't done subjunctive yet, so don't worry about that. Same thing with yo pienso que. I think that whatever the case may be will be in the subjunctive mood. Yo pienso que I think that class is tomorrow. Yo pienso que la clase esté mañana. That's the subjunctive of estar. Esté. And not está. Or es. Or okay. Or sea. Sea will be the subjunctive of ser. And should have been sea. Number 7. No estoy muy seguro. I'm not entirely sure. No estoy muy seguro or no estoy muy cierto. Cierto is another word you can use. I'm not entirely sure. But en mi opinión, in my opinion, en mi opinión, then se la. En mi opinión, la clase es bien difícil. In my opinion, the class is very difficult. I think that. Opino que. Opinar is the opinionate, right? So if my opinion is this, I mean, I think that it's the same thing. We don't want to get into translating word for word. They use opino que in the same manner. I think that. Okay, so you can use either or. From my point of view, desde mi punto de vista, that's very, very, very self-explanatory. Here's another one. Se me hace que, I think that, and no, that doesn't literally mean that. So we have the verb hacer sitting there, which we know means to do or to make. So it's giving a sense of, to me, it does this to me. It makes me think that I get the feeling of, that's to me. Se me hace que, you can use that. And using these different expressions will make you, it'll make you appear like more Hispanic. You're not saying the general, yo pienso que, okay, everybody knows pensar means to think. But look, all these other ways you can say this. And they use them all. All right. So, of course, we know number 12, para mí. And look what they got there, in my opinion. That doesn't mean all that. It means to me. But we can use that as, in my opinion, para mí, no me gustan las personas. I don't like apples, in my opinion. A mí. All right. Number 13, we're getting a little deeper here. ¿Qué nos recomienda? What do you recommend us? And we already know that recomienda is recommends us. That us is your what? Direct object?
No,
no, it's an indirect object. I'm sorry, because it's to recommend to somebody. So that's or for somebody. So that's gonna take your indirect, which is the same word in both direct and indirect. It's nos. ¿Qué nos recomienda? What do you recommend us? What do you recommend me? ¿Qué me recomienda? And yes, that que should have an accent mark on it.
Okay.
All right. ¿Qué debo hacer? What should I do? ¿Qué debo? Deber. It means to should. To should. And when you tell somebody you should do something, debes de whatever. Debes de hablar con el profesor. You should talk to the teacher. All right. So deber is that's your word. That's just a should. That's a should word.
Mhm.
I hate to answer should, because there's no verb to should. All right. So number 16, ¿puedes darme algún consejo? Can you give me some kind of advice? Algún consejo. That's the same thing we do in Spanish too right now. We are doing that algún, alguno, la, la, la. There you go. ¿Puedes darme algún consejo? Can you give me some any advice?
Mhm.
I'm going to turn around and say, I can't give you any advice. I can't. No puedo darte ningún consejo. All right, for those in Spanish too, you see what you saw what I just did.
Mhm.
Number 17, ¿qué me recomiendas hacer? What do you recommend that I do? Now, here you notice that you don't have to put the word that, and you don't see the I do part. You see there's like an infinitive. So here we have two. You have the ¿qué me recomiendas? What do you recommend me to do? Is what you really should say. What you really should be translating it as. What do you recommend me to do? It makes more sense. Because you can't say, what do you recommend that I do? And that would be ¿qué me recomiendas que yo haga? And that's a subjunctive again. But here, what do you recommend me to do? Is what you should have translated it as. ¿Qué me aconsejas hacer? What do you advise me to do? ¿Qué me aconsejas? Now look at all these phrases where these object pronouns are coming in. These are direct objects and indirect object pronouns are coming in. You see they're all over the place. Why don't you? ¿Por qué tú no? So why don't you what? Let's say, why don't you leave now? Why don't you leave now? How would you say that? Why don't you leave now? ¿Por qué tú no what?
Salir.
Okay, ¿por qué tú no sales ahora o ahorita? ¿Por qué tú no sales ahora? Exactly. Why don't you? ¿Por qué tú no? And what if it's such with usted? And it's very rare to hear this too, but to say ¿por qué usted no? You will hear tú thrown in there a lot in sentences more than you will hear usted thrown up in there when you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't hear ¿por qué usted no? No, that's very, very not abnormal. But ¿por qué tú no? You'll hear tú thrown in there a lot when you don't need it. All right. Now, tal vez tú debieras. Maybe you should. Tal vez tú debieras. That's the same verb deber. To should, I say. But it's in a subjunctive sense there. All because of tal vez. Okay, so this is something that Spanish 2 will be getting to maybe in about a month from now. I can see that coming up. Tal vez tú debieras. Same thing in the next one. Tal vez tú pudieras. This is also subjunctive tenses. All right, so maybe you could, but you can always learn these. For those who, you don't have to know that it's subjunctive tense. Know that that's how you say it, and you can use this. Tal vez tú debieras hablar con el profesor. The infinitive will follow here. So maybe you should talk to the teacher. Tal vez tú debieras hablar con el profesor. Maybe you could go tomorrow. Tal vez tú pudieras ir mañana.
Mhm.
So you can add that to your vocabulary. Number 22. Es mejor ir. It's better. You'd better go to. Es mejor ir a. So instead of saying that you better and trying to translate all that, we're going to just say es mejor. It's better. Es mejor ir a. It's better to go to. You could. Tú podrías. And an infinitive will follow behind this. Tú podrías hablar con el profesor. You could talk to the teacher. And we're going to go to about number 30 on this phrase. We stop right there. ¿Sabes qué podrías hacer? You know what might not be a bad idea? That is not right. Hold on. I don't know how to get that. Okay, that's not correct. ¿Sabes qué podrías hacer? What, guys, you tell me what that means.
What do you think? No, do you think
All right, so
that
go with ¿sabes qué first? Go with ¿sabes qué first? That was ¿sabes qué?
What do you know?
Well, you know, okay. So
you
let's
know
say
that you can do?
what you can do,
You know that.
and you don't have to say that in that part. ¿Sabes qué? It's like, you know, no.
You know what you can do?
It's always saying here. I don't know where they get the bad idea from. I don't know where that comes from. Okay, so ¿sabes qué podrías hacer? You know what you can do? And I can say, podrías hablar con el profesor. You can talk to the teacher. And the reason why we don't have to put what in there is because, I mean, the reason why we don't have to translate that because it's already a question. We can raise our voice and the what is already translated. It's not because of that kid sitting there.
Okay.
All right. All right. So then we have number 25. A lo mejor es una buena idea ir a. Maybe it'll be a good idea to go a lo mejor, and this is the key here. A lo mejor is a good term to just learn how to use. Maybe it'll be better, or it's best that. Anytime you want to just say a better part of the aspect of the situation, a lo mejor it's best that you go talk to the teacher. A lo mejor es una buena idea ir al profesor. Now, number 26. I should have read these. I don't know what this kind of translation this is. I don't know where they get that from. I don't know what that means. I don't know why they're saying this. Yo que tú, don't even look at number 26. I don't know what they tried to do here. But it's no such thing as yo que tú. It's no such thing. You will not find that anywhere.
Now, Senor Lewis, do these vary from country to country?
Say again, Mr. Lee.
Do these expressions vary from country like Spain versus Mexico?
No. You should use these anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, these are like more common expressions. You can use these anywhere. This is pretty much basic Spanish right here.
So,
and definitely number 26. You're not gonna use that anywhere.
It says if I were you. What is that?
Okay, so if you want to know how to say that, you want to say it's si yo fuera a ti, si yo fuera, and that's it's subjunctive tense. If I were,
Okay.
if I were, si yo fuera, and which would be the subjunctive tense, the subjunctive translation of ser. Si yo fuera a ti, and that's how you say if I were you. Si yo fuera a ti, or si yo fuera usted. Si yo fuera is if I were. Si yo fuera, and that's Fuera. And it had to have the word if in there. It was mentioned, let you know, subjunctive, which is si. Si yo fuera tú, si yo fuera ti. And this, I don't know what they were doing here. It's definitely a typo. It's no such thing as yo que tú. It's no such thing. It's no such thing. And if somebody can go and do some research and find that for me, you get a whole week off class.
Oh, where's the phone?
You're not gonna find that one. All right. It's something else we're trying to put there. I don't know what could possibly been, but it's not that. All right. So number 27 says, I think you should. Creo que deberías. That's good. Creo que deberías. And once again, you have the subjunctive move. Whenever you think, or you believe, or you feel, or you wish somebody else do something else, it's always subjunctive. Okay. So I think that you should. Yo creo que deberías. And then an infinitive will follow. I think you should drink water. Creo que deberías tomar agua or beber agua. All right. And 28 says, tal vez fuese interesante. It may be a good idea. Okay, so now let me break this down.
How does that mean that?
And it does. So what they have here is tal vez. Tal vez is like maybe. The translation is not word for word, but it gives the same sense. Tal vez means maybe. Maybe it would be interesting. So we're saying that to mean good idea. Tal vez fuese interesante. Maybe it'll be interesting, and that's an interesting, good idea. They're really trying it right here. They're trying it. I would let that go though, but because interesting doesn't mean a good idea. I mean, something can be interesting, but that means a good idea. So I don't know about that translation there. I got to talk to people. And number 29 says, you know what I think? Okay, sabes que encuentro. Okay, so yes, we can do that. Sabes que encuentro. You know what I think is funny? Sabes que encuentro divertido. What you have here is, you know what I find.
Yes.
Encontrar means to find or to meet. We know that already.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying here, you know what I find? You know what I find funny? You know what I think is funny? So that's what it's saying here. They're not saying the pensar, this is what I find funny. ¿Sabe que encuentro interesante? You know what I find interesting? Or you know what I think is interesting according to what they're translating it as? And then we have bueno. Lo que hago es, well, what I do is, and that's perfect. Bueno, lo que hago es, and here you have lo que. Lo que is used a lot. And it's the same thing as saying that which I do, that which is used a lot in Spanish. And we just simply say what. Lo que tienes que hacer, what you need to do, but I'm saying lo que, that which you need to do. Lo que tienes que hacer es hacer tu trabajo. What you need to do is do your work. Lo que tienes que hacer es.
Is law never law?
No, it's always gonna be low. It's always gonna be low. All right. And so forth. So there are 60 something odd expressions there that I'm leaving you guys to fiddle through. And if you go through those, 'cause I haven't seen the rest of them. If you go through them and you see something interesting that don't sound right, don't seem right, please let me know, so I can verify what it is. And but these are some good terms. So the ones we've been over, just try to incorporate those things into your vocabulary, even if you don't know exactly how it got there. Like you don't know the subjunctive tense and you don't know why this verb is conjugated as such. Because some of you guys in Spanish 1, you're not too familiar with the object pronouns yet, which you will be soon. So just take it for what it's worth and try to use it anyway. And because it all makes sense to you later on.
Senor Lewis,
Yes.
I found a new favorite word.
¿Qué lo que es? What is it?
Ojalá.
Oh, ojalá. Ojalá.
Me gusta, ojalá.
Does anybody know what that means? Ojalá. It's the same thing as saying like espero que sí, or I hope so. Very, very, very popular in Mexico, but it does go outside of Mexico also. Ojalá. And you will hear that a lot too. You probably heard it like, what are you talking about? Is it Hawaiian or something? Ojalá.
How is it spelled?
O-J-A-L-A, accent over the A. And it's Arabic. It has an Arabic origin. And it says it can be translated if God wills it. God wills it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
And you can tell, you can hear the Arabic in it when you go,